They say silence is a weakness, that if you stay quiet, people will walk over you, that if you don't speak up, you'll be left behind. But what if I told you silence is one of the most powerful tools a person can ever master? We live in a world that never stops talking. Opinions are flying, voices are loud. Everyone wants to be heard, but very few want to understand. Very few want to listen. Very few know when to pause and just be still. Have you ever been in a moment where you knew if you had just stayed quiet, you wouldn't have lost that friendship? Or that argument you won, but deep down, you knew you lost something much bigger? Ask yourself, in trying to win every fight with your words, what are you actually losing? Your energy? Your peace? Your relationships? Because silence is not about weakness. It's about knowing your worth. It's about choosing peace over ego. It's about understanding that not every battle deserves your voice. Sometimes the loudest response is no response at all. When you stay silent, people start wondering, why didn't he react? Why didn't she fire back? They get uncomfortable, not because you said something wrong, but because you said nothing at all. And that silence holds power. It's not noise, it's presence. It's not reaction, it's control. Think about this. The strongest people you know, do they talk the most? Or are they the ones who speak less, but when they do, you feel the weight of every word? Because real strength isn't shown in how loud you are. It's shown in how still you can be when the whole world is trying to pull a reaction out of you. Have you ever noticed how the highest peaks on the tallest mountains are also the quietest places on Earth? That's not a coincidence. That's a lesson. If you want to rise, if you want to reach new heights, you must first learn to silence the noise, both outside and inside you. Every time you feel the urge to respond, to defend yourself, to prove them wrong, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, is this moment worth my peace? Do I need to explain myself, or will my actions speak louder? Am I feeding my ego or protecting my energy? Because not every opinion needs your attention. Not every insult deserves a reaction. And definitely, not every voice is worth losing your peace over. When you master silence, you no longer beg to be understood. You no longer chase validation. You no longer get shaken by noise, because you found strength in stillness. So the next time someone tries to provoke you, tries to pull you into their storm, don't engage. Stay grounded. Let your silence do the talking. Because one day, they'll realize you weren't quiet because you were weak. You were quiet because you were wise. And in that wisdom, you found peace. You found clarity. You found yourself. And when the world finally sees what you've built in silence, they'll understand. Silence was never your weakness. It was always your power.